Welcome to Happy Valley, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions and one of the most passionate fan bases in all of college football. Today, a Big Ten clash, and you know when you square off against a conference opponent, the blood boils a little hotter. As we'll see, the Illinois Fighting Illini taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Penn State Nittany Lions. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Penn State's offense takes the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and any time this guy touches the ball, and he will touch it plenty, a bolt of electricity just goes through the stadium, David.
And they'll feature him. They'll give him the ball, like you said, a lot, early, often. And he's a guy that can make game-breaking plays. The offense is built around his ability to run the football, Jesse, make big plays for this offense.
Yeah, he really shoulders the load, right, in more ways than one. The offense goes as this guy goes. So it's going to be important in this one. They get him going early and often.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Dropping back, it's Aller. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Illinois' offense has the ball for the first time. And this wide receiver, he's the linchpin to the offense. They want to make sure they find a multitude of ways to get him the football.
And it's a risk-reward scenario on defense when you're trying to cover this guy, Reese, because you play man coverage, you risk him running by you and catching deep balls, you play too much zone, and then he can hurt you after the catch. A lot of different ways. This guy is very dangerous.
Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Illinois lining up quickly. Off-play action on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. They want to just keep throwing it. Back open in the middle.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Makes a connection. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. With the run on 1st and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Illini!
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27 as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Singleton. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Aller. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. They'll go back to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. He wants to throw it. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing.
And that pass intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you what, when you come out with your own end zone, you know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Looking to throw, it's Aller. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Penn State.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw at this drive.
Got it set up on the outside. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on second down. He's got it down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect.
Penn State 14, Illinois 10.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Happy Valley. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in State College, PA.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Illinois offense returns to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3. Illinois right back to the line. They give it to him again. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. To throw, it's Altmaier. Time to take a shot. He's got it on the right. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. And that one will give him the lead. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 66 yards to the end zone. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23, a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after it. He'll pull it down and run. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Aller.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Nittany Lions are rolling down the field.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the 1st down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll throw it on 1st down. Got a man, it's Warren. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Nittany Lions have moved it inside the 20. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Caught over the middle, it's Fleming. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. To the air, it's Aller. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. It's complete! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He got it. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth.
And this kicker has ice water in his veins. Fourth quarter, you need to make the field goal to tie it up, and that kid just drilled it.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Trying to find his man on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. The clock stops, 2 minutes left to play in this one. Going up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
If I'm a QB coach, I'm grabbing my quarterback right away and be like, listen, we're going to get another opportunity. It's the fourth quarter. It's a tie game. Our defense is going to get a stop for us. You got to get your confidence back. You got to get back in this ball game. We're going to need you again down the road. You are not done.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Clemson is currently ahead early right now in Death Valley, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves offensively. They're up by 9 over Stanford. We'll circle back if...
Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Comes out throwing on first down. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air, it's Altmaier. Caught. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll throw it on first down. Feeling some heat. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On second down, looking to throw. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Incomplete as the screen goes right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off for the third time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And that's a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. quarterback's just going to take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job of this team being ready, getting the W.